Call for the Dead by John le Carre. Dramatised for radio by Robert Forrest, with Simon Russell Beale as George Smiley.
Mr. George Smiley, scholar, gentleman, spy.
He was recruited in 1928, in the lamentably casual way they did these things back then.
It was his tutor at Oxford,
An unimpressive college.
who said to George one day, "Give these people a try, Smiley."
They might have you.
And they pay badly enough to guarantee you decent company. He said later that his appearance before the interviewing board of an organisation he'd never heard of,
The Overseas Committee for Academic Research, they called themselves.
was like a fan dance, each of the 6 members slowly revealing different parts of this mysterious entity. When the last veil was removed, George blinked and blushed and understood.
He'd imagined, so he said, fellowships and a life devoted to the literary obscurities of 17th century Germany.
And here he was being offered a job in the British Secret Service. No one mentioned pay.
Soon came training, anonymous country houses, anonymous instructors. Then a first quite pleasant operational posting in Germany, simply seeking out prospective recruits and sending their names to London. He did no actual recruiting himself.
When the war began...
For you, dear George, all simplicity, all pleasantness disappeared. The fear began.
Before, his cover had been as a lecturer at a provincial German university.
Now it was as the representative of a Swiss firm of small arms manufacturers travelling between Sweden, Switzerland and Germany.
Mostly Germany. Your beloved, corrupted Germany.
And now he did recruit agents, activate and run them.
You'd never guessed. How could you, George, that it was possible to be so afraid for so long?
Never to sleep, never to relax, in solitude.
And sometimes self-pity.
The sudden, unreasoning desire for a woman, for drink, for exercise, for any drug that might take away the tension.
The fear. You took refuge in dreams, didn't you, darling? Dreams of England.
His love for his country was more than patriotic. It was intensely romantic. In his dreams, in reverie, he roamed all over England.
That was your other secret life.
He was recalled in the summer of 43. The relief was blissful and intense and brief.
You trembled and stammered with relief. But within weeks you were yearning to go back.
No, he was told. You're finished. Train new men, take time off, unwind.
Get married or something.
Your hot war is over, they said, but we'll find something for you in the cold one that's coming.
That was when I first met him.
Maston. The new shiny breed. Odious bureaucrat.
This was the legendary Smiley. Plump little man. Plump as a frog. Blinking like a mole. Hard not to look at the tick in his left eye.
How would he know that fear could do that?
I've seen him clean his spectacles with the fat end of his tie. Absent-minded legend.
Your mind is never absent, George. You're the best agent they ever had. Still are.
He said to me once that his profession gave him academic excursions into the mystery of human behaviour, disciplined by the practical application of his own deductions. He does talk like that sometimes.
Peter Gwilym. Dear Peter.
So, get married, or something.
He did, in 1945, to the most unlikely woman, Anne Sercombe. Extraordinary.
Most unlikely, so not at all extraordinary that 2 years later she left him, which is why I was sure, more than 10 years after the divorce, that he'd be in his house in Bywater Street in Chelsea late that January night, with maybe a volume of his beloved German poets, but otherwise alone.
Without parents, without school, without regiment or trade, without wealth or poverty.
Yes, George. That was you. And how could such a one become the husband of Lady Anne Sercombe?
Oh, indeed.
Did I ever tell you what Sawley said?
Of course you did. That Sercombe had got herself mated to a bullfrog in a sou'wester.
You do seem to spend an astonishing amount of money on really bad clothes. And there is something froggish about you, can't be denied.
I don't deny it, Anne. I waddled down that
Sample complete. Ready to continue?